Hi everyone. Today we are going to start grade 8 maths lesson. This is our lesson 1. We are answering final exam questions. So I'm choosing the same kind of questions from different papers. This is our question 1. After these lessons, you will see maths is easy for you because we'll try to explain with easy way. So first of all, please try questions. All right, just you can pause and then you can stop video. Just try first. After that, you can carry on. So when you get your answer, after that, you can check my answers and you will see correct answer. So this is our question 1. As you see, people, they're asking you total number. So please try first. All right, we can carry on now. We can try, we can answer together. First of all, these kind of questions, what are we gonna do? We are busy with power. Power is very important. So first of all, let's give similar questions, easy questions for you. If you have something like this, 4 and square root 4. So how can we write, how can we take it out, this 4, number 4? We can say 2. Why? Because 4 is 2 power of 2. And then if you have something like this, there's no number, you have 2. 2 power of 2 over 2, making 1, 2 power of 1, and then you are getting 2. Another example, if you have 8, but with 3 here. So 8 is 2 power of 3. And we have 3 here, so you can write 2 and they cancel each other because making 3 over 3. 3 over 3 is 1, 2 power of 1, we are getting 2. So as you see, we are using power and then just cancel with these numbers. As we have 2, if there's no number, just remember we have 2 here. For example, for 81, we have 2 this side. And then next one, if it is given already, it's fine. You can use it. So divide by, just power, divide by this number, what you have. So now we can try our question. Let's see how can we answer. So 125, 125. How can we write with power? If you write with 5, it's gonna be okay because 5 power of 3 equals 125. We know that because 5 times 5 times 5, making 125. And for 81, how can we write? 9 power of 2. You see 9 times 9, making 81. Okay, if you know this, if you know how can we write with power each number, after that, it's gonna be easy to answer our questions. So now let's try. Let's answer our question. First of all, we are writing for 125, 5 power of 3, and you have 3 here, plus square root 9 power of 2. What we said, this power divide by this number. So 3 over 3, making 1. So just you cancel all. And what is left? 5 left. 5 plus. And what is next? 2 over 2. Just cancel each other. So 2 over 2 making 1. 9 power of 1 is 9. And 5 plus 9 equals 14. This is our answer, people. Answer is C. I hope your answer also was correct. So please let me know what is your final answer for this one, and then how many correct answers you have. Today we are answering 10 questions with you. I hope you are gonna get 10 out of 10. question 1. I hope everything is clear. This is our question 1. As you see, what we are busy with, power. So first of all, just check this number. How can we write with power? But we are trying to get this number here. Not 4, not 2. We are trying to get 3 for this one. And then for this one, for 81, we are trying to get 2. Why? Because square root, we have 2 here. If there is no number, just remember it is 2. So we are trying to get 2 for power. Just like that, we are working on it. And then final answer is 14. Question 1 done. Let's continue with next question. Just like what we said, what you are gonna do first, you are gonna try first. I'm saying to I'm saying to my learners, try or die. Please, people, try first. All right, you can just stop video and try. After that, continue with me. Okay, and then please let me know out of 10 what you are getting. This is our question 2. Simplify this question. Similar question you see. Please try first. Let's continue. Okay, so 27. How can we write 27 with power 3? Because we want to cancel this one. We can write 3 power of 3. And then we have 3 here plus 3 square. So 3 square is 9. We can just directly write it's fine. And then 3 power of 3 over 3. So if you have here, it means 1 over 3. So 3 over 3 plus 3 square equals 9. And then what we know, 3 over 3 making 1. 3 power of 1 is 3. 3 plus 9, you are getting 12. That's it. As you see, we are writing with power, but which power we need, showing you here. So we need 3. How can we make it 27 writing with 3? So we are using like this, and if you want, you can directly just cancel each other, or you can write like this just to show with more details. Answer is 12. Our answer is C. Question 2, answer is C. That's it. This kind of questions, they are not asking this question in same past paper, people. We are just choosing from different past papers, similar questions. And then we are going to make sure if you see this kind of questions in your final exam, you are okay, you can give correct answer. So we are busy with powers. All right, let's continue. Next question. Number 3 now. It is coming. Number 3, similar question. Let's see what are we going to do now. 49 times 121, 121. So how can we answer this question? Please try first. All right, let's continue. So what we know, 49, how can we write with power? But which power we need? So we should just make sure which power we need. We need 2, because square root, if there's no number, what we know, we have 2. So 49, we can write just as 7 and power of 2. And 121. 121 we can write with 11, because 11 times 11 giving you 121. Square root still here. And then number 7 is going out like this. 7 power of 2 over 2 times 11, 2 over 2. And you are getting 7 power 1 in 11, also power 1. And then what's left? 7 power of 1 is 7 times 11. We are getting 77. Answer is B. Number 3, answer is B. As you see, people, we are just checking what we have here. And then we are trying to make same power to cancel each other, all right? Just to cancel each other and take them out. So we can just get correct power and cancel with these numbers. That's it. This is our question 3. I don't know how it's going yours, so I hope you are getting correct answers. Let's continue with next question. Now question 4. Question 4, just a little bit different, but first of all, we must take them out and then we can calculate, we can answer. It is your time, just your turn. Please try first. I'm not waiting 1 minute, 2 minutes. Just you stop, you pause video, and then you will try. You will get your answers. After that, you can carry on with me. Please try first. All right, we can carry on. Now, I just try to wait for you 1 minute, and then I'm trying to give you time to pause video. Okay, so 64, and this is number 3, and 125, and 64, and 36. So we must make which power, we must decide for that one first. 64, we must write with power 3, and then this one also with power 3, and then this side with power 2. Just think about that. How can we get power for each? If you get that, it's gonna be easy for you. All right, let's continue. First of all, 64. If you write 8 square, it's fine for this one. We can write 8 square, and then 36, we can write 6. Let's write here like this, and then we can write other side. Just let's decide. So 8 square. So we are getting power 2 for each. Why? Because we have square root. If there's no number, what we said, we have 2. And for this one, 64, how can we write with power 3? Power 3, so you can write 4 power of 3, because 4 times 4 times 4, and you are getting 64. Is it correct? Just think about that. Yes, 4 times 4 times 4, making you 64. And then for 25, we can write with 5. 5 power of 3. So from now, it is easy to get answer. So you can just cancel for 4 power of 3 over 3 over 5 power of 3 over 3. And then you are going to get 1 for each. And divide, and then 8 power of 2 over 2 and 6 power of 2 over 2. You are getting 1 for each. And then if you get 1, what's going to happen? So if you get 3 over 3 is 1. And then what we know, 4 power of 1 is 4. So we have now 4 over 5 and divide by 8 over 6. From now, what we are going to do for this kind of questions, first of all, you must just write same. First one, 4 over 5, and times 6 over 8. Okay, what are we doing now? Just swap these two. All right. So first of all, 8 over 6, you are writing 6 over 8. That's it. After that, you can simplify, or you can just multiply them all, but let's simplify first. 4 divided by 4, you are getting 1. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. And then you can write 6 times 1 is 6, over 2 times 5 is 10. From now, we can simplify one more time. Divide by 2 each. Divide by 2 each, and then you are getting 3 over 5. This is our answer, people. As you see, first of all, we are just trying to get power, but must equal to this number. Just remember that. After that, this one, you have to remember how we are just divide these kind of questions. First of all, just use first one same, second one just change. Okay, just changing upside down. After that, you are calculating. So we have done this question also. Where is our answer? Let's check our options. Option B is correct. Done. So these are question 4. Question 4 also done. Let's continue with next question. Let's see what they ask in question 5. Question 5, there's no option, but true or false. They're asking you. So same methods we are going to use. So something is different in this question. 64 plus 36. You cannot make 8 power of 2 now. You should add them first. All right, please remember, you cannot take them out if you have plus or minus. If you have multiply, it's fine. You can just take them out like that. But if you have plus here inside square root or other power, just other things, you first of all, you should add. Okay, please try first. Let's wait just a second. Okay, so let's continue. First of all, we are adding all 64 plus 36. You are getting square root 100. 100, and you have, just let's write it one more time, 27. Now you know already 27, 3 power of 3. And this one, what power we should use? Power 2. Why? Because we have 2 here. I hope it is clear. Let's use the same method, people. Just check this number, what we have, and then you will try to get same power, and then you will cancel it. So you can write 10 power of 2 and square root 2, and this sign you know already, right? Bigger than. So we can write 3 power of 3 one more time, because we need power 3 to cancel this. And then finally, what are we getting? 2 and 2 cancel each other. You are getting 10, and 3 and 3 cancel each other. So just 3 left. So we can say answer is true. That's it. Question 5 also done. What we are learning in this question, you should add first. Otherwise, you cannot take it out. 64 and then 36. If you just think about that, if you take 8 square root, okay, just cancel and get 8 out and 6 out. 8 plus 6, you are getting 14, and your answer is wrong. You should add them first. You know already this kind of questions, you should get same power and then cancel each. But if you have just plus or minus something, you should add or subtract first, and then you can use our method. You can get power and cancel. I hope it is clear. Let's continue with next question. Okay, so question 6. Now, another type of question here. So we'll answer this kind of questions. As you know, what are we gonna do first? Pause video and try first. Maybe you can use 2-3 minutes to try this question. After that, you are gonna carry on with me. All right, let's continue. So this question, what is important for this kind of questions, you will see now. First of all, 3 plus 1 over 3. So we know this is 3 over 1. If nothing is there, so you can write 3 over 1. And then this with comma, so we can write as fraction. So let's write like this format. So how can we write? Let's write 12. You can say 12 over 1 also. You don't have to do that, just to see what's going on. You can write like that. 3 over 1 plus 1 over 3 and divide. So you know, if you see this divide, how can we make multiply? So you're going to just swap this one, this side what you are getting. Okay, let's continue. 130 over 100 plus 70 over 100. Maybe you are gonna say how we are getting this 100. People, just check. After comma, how many numbers you have? If you have two numbers, you should write with 2 zeros, so 100. If you have only this one, we can remove this one, it's fine. If you have only 1.3, you can write 13 over 10. Depends on after comma how many numbers you have. You are using that number, just how many zeros you are using after comma. Just check how many numbers you have. Use number of zeros, just like that. If you have, for example, another one, let's write 1,276. If you have something like this, how you are gonna write this one? 1,276 over 1,000. Why? Because after comma we have 3 numbers. All right, I hope it is clear. So how we are writing? If you want, you can simplify this zeros first to make it easy. You can just simplify, and then 13 over 10, what's left, and then 7 over 10. Let's continue. This one we don't need for now, just to explain that. Okay. So now 13 over 10, 7 over 10. So as you see, they are equal. We can write 13 plus 7, 20 over 10. Okay, for this side, how can we add them? First of all, we have to make equal this side. We have 1 and we have 3. So times by 3 each, times by 3. Why? Because we are trying to make same number for each. And then you don't have to touch this one, times by 1 we don't need. Okay, let's continue. 12 over 1 and then 9 over 3 plus 1 over 3 and divide by, what are we getting here? 20 over 10. So let's continue. 12 over 1. From now, what can we do? You can now add them because you have equal numbers here. But please be careful. You are not adding 3 plus 3. Some learners doing that mistake. Please don't do that. You are not adding this 2. You are adding only on top what we have. 9 plus 1. And then you are getting 10 over 3. Now you have just multiplying them and divide by. You can simplify this. Zeros gone, but don't write just 2. You can write 2 over 1 because we need that 1. You will see why. And from now, let's continue. 12 times 10 is 120. But if you want, you can simplify directly from here. You are just getting, if you just divide by 3, what are we going to get? Just left 4, and this is gone because 12 over 3 we know is 4. 4 times 10 is 40. So we can write 40 over 1 times y. Because, do you remember another question? If you have divide like this, you can just swap these 2 and then just multiply. So you can write 1 over 2. So from now, 40 times 1 equals 40 over 2 times 1 is 2, and you are getting 20. Answer is D. I don't know, you are lost or it's going well, it's going fine, but people, some important points. From comma, from decimal to fraction, how can we convert? First of all, you are writing whole number, just everything you are writing without comma, just remove comma. What you see if you remove comma? 130 over 1. You are writing 1 here and then zeros after comma. How many numbers zeros? And you are putting that number for zeros. We have 2 numbers after comma, 2 zeros. Now it is 100. Just like that you are writing, and then you must just check. You have to have same number to add them. If you have the same numbers, you can add on top. You can, on top what numbers you have, you are adding. And then this side, we must make them same number for this. So you are just getting, when you get same number, you are adding them. After that, simplify and carry on. And for divide, you must just keep first one same, 40 over 1, and second just change, just swap from just up and down, upside down, you are making it, because it was 2 over 1, now you are writing 1 over 2. After that, just multiply them. For now, you are just multiplying both, but when you add, you are not adding this side. Okay, just under numbers, what you have, you are not adding them. You must just add on top what you have. I think it's okay. We can carry on with next question. Let's continue. Let's see what they ask. Yes, adding these fractions. So, as you know, people, what are we gonna do? We must make them all equal first. We cannot add just 3 plus 2 plus 1. We cannot do that. Please be careful. We have to add, if you have some, if you can simplify them first, okay, to make it easy. As you see, we can simplify these questions. Oh, sorry, I couldn't tell you. I was forgetting. So please try first. Yes, action time. That's our turn. We are gonna carry on now. So we can simplify 3 over 6. So divide by 3 each. 3 and divide by 3. 3 over 3 is 1 over 6 over 3 is 2. It's our first step because you can simplify them. And then you can do same thing for this one. Divide by 2 each now. 2 over 2 is 1. And then 8 over 2 is 4. Plus 1 over 4, we have already here. You cannot simplify it. From now, as you see, we have 4, 4. You must just make this one equal. So how can we make 4 this one? Times by 2. Times by 2 each side. Please be careful about that one. You must just multiply by 2, both of them, not just one of these. So you have 2 over 4 plus 1 over 4 plus what we have, another 1 over 4. And then when you add them all, you're getting 4 over 4. So we know 4 over 4, of course, 1. Just cancel each other. This is our answer, people. Answer is 1. So you must just simplify them. If you want, you can use other option. You can just make them with 24 all. And then when you just times by 3 this one. Okay, let's use that option also. Maybe some learners, they will like that option. Let's say option 2. Option 2. First of all, 3 times 4 and 6 times 4. Why I'm just doing that? Because I'm going to make them equal with 24. And next one, 2 times 3, 8 times 3. Because we know 6 times 4 is 24. 3 times 8 is 24. Plus 1 times 6 over 1 times 4. Why? Or 4 times 1. See? So 3 times 4 is 12 over 24 plus 6 over 24 plus another 6 over 24. When you add them all, you're getting 24 over 24. Answer is 1. But what we know, we are not adding this 24. Please be careful about that. So just add on top what you have. 24 over 24, you are getting 1. This is your second option. All right. Question 7 also done. Today we have 10 questions. Let's continue with question 8. Question 8 is coming now. Let's see what they ask. Another decimal number. So 4,8 and then 2,042. Please remember, how can we write with fraction So this kind of questions, from decimal to fraction, just remember that. All right, please try first. When you finish video, please write out of 10 what you have. Okay, I hope you did try and then you got correct answer already. Let's try. For this question, we have two options. First of all, you can just change to fraction, just what we said for other questions. Option 1. For this question, option 1. 4,8, we can write 48 over 10. Why 10? Because after comma, we have only one number. I think it's okay. And minus 2042 over 1000. Why 1000? Because after comma, as you see, we have 1, 2, 3 numbers. We have to write 3 zeros. Okay, from now, just like adding, subtract, also same process. We must make them same number this side. So times by 100, times by 100 each side. This side we don't have to touch. So let's continue. 4, 8, and 2 zeros, 4,800 over 1,000 minus 2,042 over 1,000. And then what are we gonna get? 800 minus 42, 4,800 minus 2,042. You are getting 2,758 over 1,000. And then you can write with decimal now because 1, 2, 3 zeros. So comma, just think it is here. And then it is last one. Just take coming this side 1, 2, 3 steps. So you are writing 2,758. This is our option 1. So it is long way, as you see, but option 2 is much better, much easier for you because options also with decimals. So you don't have to convert to fraction. Just I want to give all options. So option 2 now. Option 2, you can write 4,8 after comma. If you have any number here, you can add zeros. How many do you need? You can add. If you need more, you can make more. But for now, we don't need. We have only 3 numbers after comma. And next one, 2,042. And subtract them. It is our second option. So we know already 4,800 over 2,042. How can we subtract? We know already 0 minus 2, we cannot do that. And then we are trying to get one number from this side, we cannot do it. So let's use from 8 coming this side, you know already 10. Okay, let's get 1 from this side. If you get 1, it's changed to 10 this side. And then you have 10 here now. You're getting another, just one number from 10. What is left here? 9 left, you know that. And you have 10 this side. 10 over 2, 10 minus 2 is 8. And then 9 minus 4 is 5. And what is left here? 7 left. Comma just coming down. 4 minus 2 is 2. So just like 4,800 minus 2,042. Okay, but with comma. So our answer is D. That's it. So this kind of questions like this, you can answer question 9 coming now. So you have 2 options for this kind of questions. First option, you must just like fraction, and then you must make them same number, just both of them same number, and then subtract, or directly you can subtract from each other, but you must just add zeros. Okay, after comma, just try to make them same numbers after comma. You can add zeros, how many you need. All right, let's continue with question 9. Question 9, let's see what they're asking now. Question 9 about speed, and then they're asking time. All right, so for this kind of case. Okay, let's read question first, and then let's give your time, and then you are going to try first. A car travels for 300 kilometers at an average speed of 65 kilometers per hour. How long does it take the car to cover the distance? Okay, this is your question. Please try first. All right, let's continue now. So for this kind of questions, I will try to give easy option, easy way. People, formula is, we know formula, distance equals speed times time. We know that. In physics also we are using this formula. Distance equals speed times time. So if you use distance symbol D, speed, let's use S, or you can use V or other option, it's fine, S times T. If you use just like this, you can make a triangle, people, for this kind of questions, because we don't know. Sometimes they're going to ask you distance, sometimes they're asking speed, sometimes asking time. If you make a triangle like this, it's going to be very easy for you. So just let's make a triangle. So you are writing D inside, and then maybe we can use different color. D and S, speed and time. Delta T also you can use, but in physics it's fine. For now, just leave it. If you need distance, as you see, S times, so we have times here, ST. So you can use, just multiply them. But if you need speed, speed equals distance over time. As we say, you need speed. So if you take speed from here, what is left? D over T. Or if you need time, time equals, as you see, if just taking time from here, what's left? D over, just divide by S. So you also here, D over S. So just remember DST, DSTV, not DSTV, so DST. You are using DST for this kind of questions. If you need distance, you will see maybe in other past papers, they're going to ask you distance. Maybe they will ask you speed. But if they ask you distance, speed times time. If they ask you speed, distance over time. If they are asking you time, just like this question, distance over speed. Okay, let's continue. Now they're asking you how long. So asking time. Time equals distance over speed. What's our distance for this question? 300 kilometers over 65 kilometers per hour. So 300 over 65. When you calculate it, you are getting 4,6 hours. That's it. This is our answer. Answer is C. I think it is clear. Question 10, it's going to be very easy for you if you use this method. So it's going to be very easy. Please try question 10 now. All right. One more time, a car going with 300 kilometers at average speeds of 120 kilometers per hour. So distance is 300, speed is 120. And then if the trip starts at 9 o'clock, so what time will the car? So first of all, we should calculate time, and then we are going to add to 9. So same option, same thing we are using. Please try first. It's our last question for today. Let's see what you are getting out of 10. All right, let's continue with this question, last question for today. First of all, let's remember our triangle. What was it? we have DST. DST. Just remember DST, people. We have distance and speed and time. So you can write formula. We need time also. In this question also we need time. So time equals distance over speed. And distance equals 300 over speed is 120. 300 over 120. What are we going to get? We can use our calculator. So I don't know. Sometimes you can use calculator, sometimes you cannot in your exams, but I'm using calculator now. So 2,5 hours. Okay, 2,5 hours we are getting for time. So you start with 9 o'clock. If you add 2 hours, what's going to happen? 11 and another half an hour. So 11:30, because we are adding 2,5 hours. 2 hours and 30 minutes. So to make it easy, just remember, half an hour equals 2,5 hours equals 2 hours and 30 minutes. So if you add 2 hours, you change to 11 plus 30 minutes, 11:30. Our answer is 11:30. Okay, it is our lesson 1 we have done for today. We are going to carry on next lesson with other questions from your final exam paper.